the cancer aspect, about how you got to know and how you battled it and how you bounced back from it.
Right. So basically, in 2012, I was diagnosed, and I had no clue that it was a last stage of ovarian cancer. And when I was diagnosed in Nepal, and then very fearful, obviously, like everybody else, extremely. Then we came here. We were in Jaslok Hospital. There also, when the doctors came, the 2-3 doctors, the top doctors, and I spoke to them, I felt I was going to die. And I felt this is the end of me. So somehow I spoke to my friend's sister and my mother's friend who are in New York. And 2-3 some known figures हमको मालूम था कि they had gone to New York and done the treatment, and my grandfather also had gone to Sloan Kettering and done a treatment even after doing a Tata made treatment. So somehow I had that in a mind that okay, let me just go to New York. And the thing that I felt, I met the doctor, Dr. Chi, वो कोरियन डॉक्टर हैं और उन्होंने अमेरिकन कोरियन, एंड उन्होंने मुझे कहा कि मनीषा मैंने ऐसे पेशेंट को ठीक किया है, सो डोंट वरी. So I believed, I mean I was relieved, but I wasn't sure. But somehow there was some little hope I felt. And the whole journey for me and for my parents and my brother and sister-in-law, all of us, was very scary, sad, but also it revealed another aspect of me which I prefer to remember. I prefer to remember the new eyes that I got of looking at everything with a lot of gratitude, with a lot of newness, with a lot of hope, with not complacent attitude, which I had developed over the period of time. So I started looking at, I'll give you an example. When we were going for a kind of a walk, me and my brother, I started noticing टहनियों में जब छोटी छोटी पत्तियां निकलती ना, वो उनकी कलर्स बहुत ब्राइट होती हैं. तो I started noticing those colors, छोटी छोटी पत्तियां, and how life was exploding and coming in full form and all that. So those visual I'll always remember with. I'll remember with, and also.
But it was tough, right? I mean,
yeah.
Chemo and everything that you.
Yeah.
10 years ago?
About 11 plus 11. Now.
Yeah. How long were you in New York?
See, what happened was I was in New York for almost 5 to 6 months. My treatment, I started showing, my operation went very successful. I think it was 11 hours of operation, and my doctor was very, very, very kind to my parents, माँ ने नेपाल से वो कहते हैं ना रुद्राक्ष वगैरह सब हवन ववन करके माँ मृत्युंजय का पूजा करके रुद्राक्ष लेके गई थी और डॉक्टर को दिया था कि आप अपने पास रखिए. तो समा मुझे लगता है उन्होंने स्टरलाइज करके क्या करके कैसे रखा, बट रखा, और ऑपरेशन जैसे 11 घंटे के बाद निकले तो उन्होंने कहा ये माला ने कमाल कर दिया है. It was successful. So I felt he was so respectful towards my parents, which was like a great quality. And the culture.
Yeah.
Because he could see that
Asian too, right?
Yeah.
So he was,
yeah. So
yeah.
I felt that was really wonderful, and I also started responding very well to chemo. He introduced to Vicky Macker, who is half Punjabi and American, Punjabi American. And so she basically started treating me, and she gave me a lot of hope. And there were a lot of times I remember I would break down and I would see only dark. I was only hopelessness and pain and fear, and I would get consumed sometimes by fear and pain. And she's the one who kept on saying, Manisha, you're doing well. You know, your medicine is working on you. This chemo is working on you. Why are you like this? Get up. You know, you're fine. You'll be okay. So मुझे उन्होंने काफ़ी मदद दी. Both Dr. Chi और Dr. Macker, मुझे लगता है they were like a blessing to me. And they became my backbone, my strength, something that I would go to, and as a student I would take my copy and pen and write whatever instruction they give me. I just follow that. And then also when I became slightly better, I started reading lot of materials. I started listening to audiobooks. तो कैसे लोग हील होते हैं, हेल्थ क्या है, why do people fall sick, what was the reason, you know, and how can I avoid in future not to fall sick. So all that I was getting the information.
Did you ever think that you'd come back to films at that stage?
See, I knew one thing, that if I get a chance to life, एक बार तो मुझे जाके स्कोर ठीक करना था मुझे, क्योंकि लाइफ
स्कोर ठीक करना,
हाँ, क्योंकि क्या था कि लाइफ ने मुझे इतना सब कुछ दिया और मुझे लगा मैंने ही सब कुछ बिगाड़ा. सो आई वांटेड टू करेक्ट दैट मिस्टेक. यू नो, आई फेल्ट responsible towards my work, that I must, because there were so many fans I had disappointed by doing bad films, by, you know, not looking good, I felt I was irresponsible towards my career, which has given me so much. So I had prayed that if I get a second chance, I really want to do the best that I can and not disappoint my fans, and then leave if I have. So I felt Heeramandi was that for me, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. इसीलिए मैं उसमें I really put my every effort in that.
Click here to watch the full episode.